Snuggle Up Story Time.
Hello everyone, this is Snuggle Up Story Time. Today we're going to be reading The King of the Swamps by Catherine Emmett and Ben Mantle. I've got my teddy, hopefully you've got yours. The King of the Swamp. The swamp was quite dark, and the swamp was quite dank, and due to the mud, the swamp was really stank. Mr. Darkly lived quietly all on his own and dreamed of transforming his muddy swamp home. A neat garden which had a neat wall. Each year he grew orchards, some large and some small. Some flowers were spotted, some were plain. Mr. Darkly cherished them all just the same. One day he tended a tiny new bud. He heard lots of someones all ride through the mud. This is where I'll build my new roller skate park. I'll concrete it all 'cause it's stinky and dark. Oh, look over there at the strange swampy thing. Yes, you, stinky creature, bow down to your king. The king and his minions all started to laugh. Oh, call for my butler to give it a bath. No, no, cried Mr. Darkly, the orchards will die. He wrung both his hands and stammered a cry. If you just look at their beauty, their grace, you'll see that the swamp is a magnificent place. Princess rode forward. Grow orchards, you say? They'll help with my research. Do show me the way. Mr. Darkly said sadly. They've not flowered yet. In a couple of weeks you'll love 'em, I bet. Oh, Daddy, I have to insist we return. Just think of the marvellous things I could learn. All right, huffed the king. We'll return in 10 days. He scowled at Mr. Darkly. Now, book up your ways. The whole of the swamp best be bursting with grace, or soon I'll be skating all over this place. The next day Mr. Darkly was up before dawn. He rubbed at his eyes and stifled a yawn. He gathered the plants and the tools he would need. His swamp was at stake, so he had to succeed. He shovelled the mud till his shoulders were sore, then shovelled and planted and shovelled some more. The light was soon fading, the sun was soon set. Mr. Darkly kept going. He couldn't stop yet. Without ceasing, and time flew so fast that quickly he found out that his 10 days had passed. But as he was singing his flowery song, he spotted a something that didn't belong. Right there on the leaf of a small prickly shrub, he spotted a tiny and furry green grub. Mr. Darkly was panicked, but what could he do? He thought for a moment, then he said, "Shoo!" But just as he lifted it off with his paw, he looked all round and he saw there were more. His stomach was churning. He felt rather sick. He had to do something and do something quick. He tried to remove them as fast as he could, but there were so many. It didn't look good. Flowers were eaten in one single night, and nothing was left, no, not one single bite. His swamp would be lost, and he tried not to cry. He knew he had failed and howled at the sky. The horses and riders returned the next day. Mr. Darkly said nothing, for what could he say? But just as the king was guffawing in glee, the princess exclaimed, "Oh my, good gracious me! Why, look at the beauty and look at the grace. This really is quite the most magical place." Mr. Darkly turned around to see what she had seen, and there his poor ruined orchards had been. There wasn't any furry green grubby like things, but hundreds of butterflies fluttered their wings. princess excitedly made a decree. This place from now on is protected by me. The swamp is first of my nature reserves. Mr. Darkly will run it. It's what he deserves. Mr. Darkly stood silent. His heart soared. He knew he had rescued the swamp he adored. On, the pair of them often would meet. She found him some orchards the grubs will not eat. The plans that they made were so splendid and grand, the princess decided he needed a hand. It turned out the king had some butlers to spare. In fact, before long, she had him working there. The swamp was still dank, but no longer so dark, and never became the king's roller skate park. Mr. Darkly had proven that beauty and grace can sometimes be found in the stinkiest place. The end. Remember, the moral of the story is that beauty and grace can be made from the stinkiest things. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. Thank you for 30 subscribers. That's it from Snuggle Up Storytime. Bye! Oh yeah, make sure to comment in the comment section what you'd like for me to read next. Bye!